In a few moments, we will join the LFGH Reveal event in New York City. First, some of the design industry's leading experts share their opinions on impactful design.
People look to design because they want something fresh and new, but they also want to invest in something that's going to last.
It makes you ask questions. How did it happen this way? Let me understand the story, because if there isn't a narrative, then it's very short-lived. It's just a thing.
When you encounter a design that speaks to you on an emotional level, you're hearing the designer kind of speak through, or the group of designers speak through that product to you in a very direct way. I suppose it speaks to the way I like to understand design, design as being something that's full of attitude and design that asks questions.
I think if you're going to be bold, you've got to be very patient, because it is in the patience that something develops.
Often in fashion and product design, the innovation comes in the materials.
Everything is designed. Whether it's designed well or not is the question. And if the thinking has been good, function gives you a chance to invent.
Designing ideas that can ultimately create change, to inspire that change.
It's a way of thinking about things. It's a way of seeing the world that can be passed along.
What is new is technological. That is the game changer.
And now, the official unveiling of the all-new concept vehicle from Lexus.
Good evening. Please welcome Group Vice President and General Manager of Lexus, Mark Templin.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome. And thanks for joining us on what is the eve of the New York Auto Show. We appreciate you being with us tonight. You know, we're excited to kick off the New York Auto Show, and we're glad you're here to help us do that today. You know, this is a little different than anything we've done before, isn't it? We didn't introduce a car at the show, we're introducing it here. But this car represents something very different, an entire new design approach for Lexus division. We're excited about it. We hope you will be too. Ladies and gentlemen, witness the new concept car from Lexus, the LFGH.
We imagined the existence of a vehicle in its natural environment, the open road inside the folds of air. At times, it's very smooth. Other times, it is dynamic. The LFGH does not resist the flow of air. Rather, it is harmonious, both mysterious and fascinating, leaving a powerful energy. Lexus designers pursued this concept of airflow. As a result, the LFGH design is aggressive and evolved. Opposing traits of aggressiveness and elegance produce a design that unites hard and soft, and energetic and soothing elements. The LFGH concept takes the idea of a grand touring sedan one step further and shows what a premium car could become in a modern world. Every line combines form and function. The flowing shape of the form, along with the LFGH ground effects, which run from front to rear, twisting at the center, increase agility and performance. The dynamic shape gives movement to a strong underbody. By bringing the rear fender closer to the ground, the design emphasizes a lower center of gravity. This also gives the tires an impressive traction point. The concept explores the minimization of traditional features, such as side mirrors and door handles, to enhance sleekness and improve aerodynamics. A boldly designed spindle-shaped grille, paired with unique LED headlamps and L-shaped daytime running lights, express the resolute face of Lexus. LFGH is the manifestation of the continuous evolution of Lexus. It represents the future direction of Lexus design.
Ladies and gentlemen, the LFGH concept. You know, we're really excited about this concept because it points to a whole new direction for Lexus design. And I promise you that many of the elements you see in this car, from the dynamic grille to the aggressive lines, you will see in future production cars from Lexus. Now, there are a few people that I would like to introduce so that they can help answer any questions you may have about this product. Let me introduce them. First, our General Manager of Global Design Management Division at Toyota Motor Corporation, Simon Humphreys. And from our California office, from our Brand Development Department, Andrew Coetzee. Andrew? And from our Marketing Department, David Nordstrom. David? And Brian Bollane. Now, welcome, gentlemen. Now, the LFGH concept will be on display at the auto show beginning tomorrow morning, but I'm glad you were here to be the first to see it. We welcome you to come forward and take a closer look at it in just a second, and we'll all be here to answer any questions you may have. Thank you for joining us, and have a great evening.
In one blink, the premium sports sedan has been reimagined, and our design experts are ready to share their thoughts on the LFGH.
It seems to be a really interesting combination, though, of curves and lines. So you have the angles, but then you have the sort of curvilinear.
When you see it up close, it's kind of tough, and it has a kind of rigor to it that it's quite wonderful.
This car it's coming to bite, you know, there's no holds barred there. It's an aggressive car.
The grille is cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. The body of the car is shaped, and the grille goes with it. Usually they're independent of each other.
The exhaust is actually quite gorgeous.
I've never seen that either.
The integration of all of that.
I could imagine that there were lots of discussions about whether to keep that whole lower piece black or not.
Well, in a way, the way that they use the shiny silver instead of black for those kind of details is what makes it lighter feeling.
Yes, because then it's reflective, so it lifts it.
In fashion, we always look at the shape of things, the shape of the silhouette. And so obviously this car to me has a really voluptuous, full, but also sleek shape.
I like the little details, all of the little details, but I also like the big gestures. And there's a good combination of both. So if this is the first step towards the Lexus of the future, what do you think it's saying about Lexus?
Well, they're experimental. You know, they're really willing to sort of try and test out these future forward type of ideas and put them on the road and see what happens.
You really want to know what the rest of the fleet's going to be like if this is the standard. I think in a way the good guys all won in that the car ends up being such a piece of sculpture and so wonderfully sleek and modern as it stands. It's a great piece of, if you would, technology.